Hey guys, Matt Surf here. I'm a CEA blogger down in Buenos Aires, Argentina, and today I'm going to be giving you a look into one of the best rivalries in Argentine sport, and what any Argentine would tell you is the best rivalry in the world, period, and how I almost got to see it. Keyword almost. So the two teams are Boca Juniors and River Plate. Both carry with them a lot of history, and they've pretty much been going at it for a lot of years. So this last weekend, on October the 4th, they had their once-a-year head-to-head match. A friend of mine said he was able to get tickets. They cost a pretty penny, but me and 4 friends decided it's worth it, so we were going to go. Morning of the game, we wake up, we're psyched. We drink some mate, which is a local caffeinated beverage to get the energy flowing. It's pouring rain, but we really couldn't care less. We throw on our rain jackets, we get our tickets, and we're on our way to the stadium by about 1 in the afternoon. When we got there, it was everything I had expected and more. First of all, what looked like the entire Argentine armed forces showed up to the game. There was people running, dancing, yelling, singing, and me and my 4 buddies kind of just joined right in. We tried to sing along even though we had no idea what the words were, and eventually the mob arrived at the gates. After getting through about 5 security checkpoints, we finally got to the last one, where you pass your little ticket over the scanner and you get into the game. Only one problem: tickets didn't scan. We were devastated. We tried to scan them different ways, flipping them around, went to different machines, saw if they would work, to no avail. At that point I started to realize that we may have been duped. We ended up getting escorted out of that section by a disgruntled policeman who was annoyed with us telling them they were real tickets when in fact it appeared that they weren't, and we promptly tried to go around to another entrance to the stadium. This took us on about a 10-block detour, and by the time we got to where we wanted to go, we were greeted by a mob of probably 500 people trying to do the same thing we were doing. We still had an hour to go before the game started, and for some reason we kept hope that our tickets just had randomly malfunctioned in that stands, and when we got to the next entrance, it would be fine. So again, we joined in with the mob. We started dancing, we started singing. It was a great time. It was probably the highlight of the day because, as it turned out, we never got into the game. We got up to the next entrance, and the same thing happened. Got by all the security points, got to the final machine, cards wouldn't scan. At that point, the grave reality of the situation kind of set in. We were soaked to the bone. It had been torrentially raining for the last couple hours, but still there was people outside keeping good spirits. People that hadn't gotten in the same situation as us, so we kind of joined in with them. We made friends, took selfies, talked soccer, and ended up having a very rewarding experience in spite of not being able to get in. What struck me most about the whole experience was how in the midst of these horrendous rains and not being able to get into the stadium, everybody was still happy, everybody was still yelling, keeping good spirits, and really just genuinely more passionate about any sports team I had ever seen in my life. So in the end, we never got into the game of our lives, but we got to experience some of it. We got to experience the fans, we got to experience the passion, got to experience some Argentine rain, and we made it back to my friend's house soaked to the bone in time to watch the second half. Ended as a tie. What do you know? Despite the money lost on the tickets, chalk it up to a win. Good cultural experience. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Unfortunately, couldn't get the in-game footage I wanted to, but such is life. I encourage you guys to keep up with the CEA blog. Cool stuff gets posted. That's it from Buenos Aires. Take care.